Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my top 200 hottest characters, hottest fictional characters. Um, and this is the list for the top 10. We are finally at the end of this list of these top 200. And as I've stated before, all 200 of these on this list were already cut down from over double that. So it's like I had like 400 or so just prior, and I had to cut them down. I cut them down to 200, and we got to this big old list, multiple videos, and now we're finally at the end. These are the top 10. These are, as of current, in my opinion, the hottest characters in fiction, in media. And keep in mind, this is just my opinion, my views, and it's all based on physical attractiveness. It's purely a physical attractiveness based list. Um, but there are a couple rules that we abide with by these lists, and so just one last time, gonna remind you of those rules. All characters on this list will be adults. If the characters are not human and do not age in the same way as humans, they have to be reasonably seen as adults within the context of their series and characters. Um, if they are multiple ages throughout the course of the series that they are in, I am only counting what they look like as adults. Because all of this is because it's wrong. Otherwise, it's just blatantly wrong to find attraction to underage people. It's just blatantly wrong. And although a lot of people do find a lot of anime and cartoon characters who are underage to be very attractively drawn and everything, it's like you can acknowledge that a character is attractively drawn without being attracted to them. And it's like, we're keeping this to adults. We're not going to be creepy here. We're not going to be weird here. Adult characters only. And again, if their ages are not confirmed, if they don't age the same as humans, um, if they're whatever, they have to be reasonably seen as adults within the context of their characters and series. Um, and again, if there are multiple ages throughout the series or whatnot, I can only count their adult looks. And I only would, honestly. But there's no other real rules to this list. It's basically just that. It can be from any cartoon, game, anime, comic, whatever. It could be from pretty much anything. Um, though for me, it does tend to be more from animation, cartoons and anime than anything else. um, but it doesn't matter like what series they're from. You can have multiple characters from the same series. Obviously, this list has had a lot of that, where it's been like the same series has had many characters throughout it. And yeah, um, but yeah, this is the top 10. So, like I said, this is, in my opinion, the most attractive, the hottest characters in fiction for me, and as of current. Keep in mind, there are a lot of things I have not seen. Keep in mind that my views on this, my opinions, my tastes tend to flux. They're fluid. They tend to change as time goes on. So this list will be very different eventually, and I might make an updated version, though probably not a full 200 next time. But I will make an updated version at some point in the future, maybe a year or two down the line. But for the time being, these are my top of the top 10 hottest fictional characters um, out of the full list of 200. If you have not seen any of the previous videos, I would definitely suggest going back and watching those. Um, if you just want to know my top 10, well, you're at the right place. And as always, these will be linked in the description below, both on BitChute and Google Photos, because I will be using clips and whatnot just to showcase them a little better. And because of that, and because of YouTube being YouTube, I have to avoid copyright bullshit. And so, yeah, everything is linked below in the description. Um, but these are my top 10, and I hope that you enjoy the list. And I would love to hear yours. I would love to hear your thoughts. Uh, who are some of the hottest characters in fiction for you? Again, from any type of media. Who are your top 10 even? Very specifically, who are your top 10 hottest characters in fiction? It can be from anything. Let me know down in the comments below, and let me know what you think of my list. But in the meantime, thank you so much for tuning in. And for now, yeah, as always, I hope you enjoy the list.